All right. So too long didn't read sign for Tay's route. He kept drugging Jackie with sleepy time tea, which is why Binks and I have that joke going on about, or ZZZ tea rather, and I drink a lot of sleepy time tea, so that's why we have that joke.
Yep.
And his whole thing was that his previous owner had been one of those collector type people who never take their dolls out of the box so they can have them in pristine, like completely pristine and perfect and untouched. And one day their little sister took Tay out of the box and ended up scratching his knee. So she essentially considered him perfect and so useless and trash and just sold him very cheaply. And that's why Tay kind of has this obsession with perfection to the extent that he wanted Jackie to remain pure and perfect. And so he became very controlling of her, and that he didn't want her to get tainted or go with people that he thought were unworthy.
Including
That's why,
himself.
yes, including himself. That's why he kind of gets aggressive in Yuri's route, but he's okay with Lance and to some extent Yonho, since he doesn't think that they will taint her.
And
But
then there's
yeah,
this side story with him and Soy, which we hate.
yeah. Uh,
Oh my
Smooth.
god. That timing, Smooth. Welcome, buddy. Thank you so much for subscribing yet again. I appreciate you.
Yes, thank you. So essentially, he kind of kept fluctuating between wanting to keep Jackie perfect and kind of acknowledging that perfection is impossible. So he's like, I need to be the one to taint you. And we got a couple of really creepy scenes, and eventually it just culminated. As Bink said, he and Soy were dating for a while. I forgot exactly how that started.
Like, I think all she did was ask, and he was like, okay. But then they didn't really do anything, and the poor girl, she clearly was head over heels for him, and he just
Yeah.
like was ignoring her and clearly just using her to put a block between him and Jackie. It was just really bad.
Right. That's right. It was like his way of trying to prevent himself from going after Jackie, since as Bink said, he considered himself unworthy. So yeah, he was just using Soy. And eventually Soy realized that he really cared about, like, quote unquote cared and was in love with Jackie, and Jackie felt similarly, so she gave up her feelings for him and broke up with him so that Jackie and Tay could be together, and yada yada yada.
Yeah. I think out of all of them, even though Yuri's was horrible, I think Tay's was worse.
Yeah.
Like, even
And
now that
then
we're in Red's route, half of the time was wasted on stupid Tay because the whole side story with him and Soy popped up again, and then Red was misunderstanding and thought that Jackie liked Tay, but she didn't.
mhm, we've been going that ate up a lot of Red's route, and there was also a part in which, since Red gave Jackie so much attention, other girls got jealous of Jackie and actually dragged her away from the school to try and beat her up.
Oh, yeah,
But
that was
she
actually
was
scary.
that was scary, yeah. But she was saved by Soy and Shinbi,
The
and so
true
they started this
heroes.
whole thing. The true heroes, the true ones we should be able to date.
Speaking of heroes, the main focus on Red's route is so far that he has this belief and this dream of himself becoming a hero, and he thinks he has this superpower that he just hasn't been able to utilize yet. So that's his whole thing, is his obsession with wanting to be a hero.
Yeah, and he kind of feels guilty that he wasn't there for Jackie when she got attacked.
Yeah. Oh, all those salt shakers. Thank you so much for the bits, Smooth. Why are you so salty? I tell you,
Yeah, I think
nobody's more
that.
salty than us in regards to Tay.
Hmm. Like, he wasn't even a interesting yandere. Like, I don't mind yanderes. I think they're kind of fun in fiction. Let me explicitly state that in
I
fiction.
was about to
But
say,
he was
hmm.
boring. He
Yeah,
was
he
so
wasn't a
boring.
cool, like, it wasn't like even fun to play or anything like that. It was just creepy. Like, no, no.
Anywho, I think oh, but one other important thing. Throughout this entire thing, throughout Red's route, and I think it did touch a little bit in Tay's, Jackie has been losing her memory.
And there's that creepy voice that keeps talking to her that she's the only one who hears it. Oh, and there's like this wizard guy who's really hot.
Yes, we got introduced to a wizard. And like the creepy voice, so far what we know about him is that what do we know?
I
We know
mean,
he made a deal with the wizard in
yeah.
order to somehow get Jackie's attention back.
Mm-hmm. Like she forgot him and he's like trying to make her remember him.
Yes, and they mentioned the whole fragments that we saw at the beginning that were kind of related to each of the routes.
Yeah. And I think that's what they're
So,
trying to steal from them, right?
something to that effect. Or at
Yeah.
least collect them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's interesting, honestly. Every time they go to the amusement park, that's when a lot of the creepy stuff happens.
Mhm.
But okay, I think we've done enough catching up, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's continue on. I'm guessing it's this one at the right.
I'm tired. The sun set already. Even on the bus back home, Red was constantly beaming. He must really like being called the warrior of justice.
히로인, 앞으로는 좀 더 많은 사람을 돕고 싶어졌어.
Heroine, I want to help more people now.
Yeah, that's a nice thought, but you've already told me that 1,000 times in the bus.
Oh my god, Red, stop.
Aww.
아, 그랬나?
Did I?
But still, I'm glad.
뭐가?
About what?
You looked so depressed lately. I don't think I've seen you this happy in a long time. Red laughed awkwardly and shrugged his shoulders. Oh, but you really impressed me earlier. The way you comforted her so well. It's not that easy to just go to someone and help them. I can't believe he went up to a crying girl and talked about the value of justice. This was a bit funny, but she believed him anyway. And she realizes the love her mom has towards her.
That whole thing with the little girl, you and I were like, I don't think the advice was that good.
No.
Is it?
Sinus lurking smooth says, "Is it time for justice?"
Apollo Justice?
Apollo Justice.
Oh, I miss him. I love that game.
Red didn't try to send the crying girl to the Lost Children's Center right away, but tried to talk to her. I never knew Red could be like that. And thanks to him, I gathered up my courage to give her my own advice. Which sucked. Red dropped his gaze, embarrassingly at my words. and he said in a small voice,
히로인, 사실 나도 아까 조금 놀랐어.
Heroine, to be honest, I was a bit surprised earlier too.
Why?
네가 꼬마한테 가족에 대해 말했을 때 말이야.
When you talked to her about family.
Red seemed to think for a while and continued.
예전에 우리가 인형이었을 때 네가 우리에게 했던 말이 기억이 나서 부모님이 연락을 자주 하지 않는다고 조금 섭섭한 투로 말한 적이 있었잖아.
I remembered what you said before when we were still dolls. Ah, typo, there you are. You were once upset that your parents didn't call often and talk to us about them.
하지만 지켜본 바로는 막상 부모님과 통화할 때는 투정도 부리지 않고 말이야.
But I never heard you complain to your parents when you talked to them on the phone.
그런데 오늘 꼬마한테 해줬던 말을 듣고 네 속마음을 알게 됐어.
I only realized today, after hearing what you told the little girl, how you feel.
넌 정말 착한 아이인 것 같아.
I think you're such a good person.
Huh? Red gave me an honest smile. I felt my face go red at his sincere smile and compliment. Red tried to come closer to me. But he stopped for a while.
하루빨리 힘을 길러서 언제 어디서든 너를 지킬 수 있는 남자가 될게.
I'll make myself stronger so I can be a man who can protect you anywhere, anytime.
너는 착한 마음을 가진 사람이니까 반드시 지켜야 하는 사람이야.
You're a good person, so you have to be protected.
Red said in a determined voice. Smooth adds in, like a true man.
Yes.
And I appreciate the mother icon emote.
Oh.
I felt thankful at his innocent kindness and smiled happily.
그런데 있잖아.
But you know.
Yeah?
그럼 테이를 정말 이성으로 보고 있는 건 아닌 거지?
Then you really don't have feelings for Tay?
No.
How many times must we tell you?
Red asked in a faint voice. I'll fucking suplex Tay.
Yes.
I have no idea why he's so curious of that.
Oh my god, so in the Yakuza series, you know I know you're blind to it, but there's these like actions you can do, these heat actions that are really funny, right? And my favorite one is like when you're fighting them in the street and then he accidentally bumps into a car and then they pull him into the car because they're like Yakuza goons and he's like taken away and bam, you win the fight.
What? Oh
So,
my god.
It's just making me think of that right now. Like if we were to fight Tay in the street and then he gets taken away by Yakuza goons. Yes, get him.
I have no idea why he's so curious of that. Sign says that's her favorite as well.
Oh, it's the best.
As I said, I don't like Tay in that way. I don't like Tay in that way. I don't like Tay in that way. I do not like Tay in that way.
Okay, I think he gets it, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Red. That meme that how many times would I teach you this lesson, old man? Like,
Oh my god, it's funny that you say that because my video for today just went up and I think it's the beginning of the last case of Trials and Tribulations that we did with Moon. And the title is, How Many Times Do We Have to Teach You This Lesson?
Wait, who is that addressed towards?
Dahlia.
Oh!
Because, right away, Phoenix sees the article about Hazakura Temple and sees the picture of Dahlia, quote unquote.
Oh my god. I love it. I can't wait to watch it. I'm so hyped for that. And then I'm also hyped for the one with Smooth too, but that's a long way away.
Oh, yes. Red seemed relieved at my definite answer and smiled. Seeing his comforting smile, I remembered the little girl who giggled while sitting on Red's neck. Shoulders, I think. I think you meant shoulders.
Can you imagine? She like defeats him and puts her foot on his neck.
Or has her like in one of those like a vice grip between her thighs, crushing his neck.
Little wrestler girl. Oh my god, yes. And we're in the crowd saying, "Suplex him."
He looked far different from a warrior of justice on TV who defeats villains. But what if I tell him that I've never thought he was greater than how he was today? How would Red react? Why don't you tell him?
Right? That way he'll stop thinking that to be a hero he has to defeat a villain.
Mm-hmm. When would Red realize that he's awesome enough without hidden powers?
Uh-oh.
Come and save me.
Mm.
너는 세상에 단 하나뿐인 레드 타입이야.
You are the one and only red type.
어떤 주인을 만나게 될지 궁금하지? 바로 오늘 알게 된단다.
Aren't you curious what kind of owner you'll meet? You'll find out today. Why?
왜 나는 혼자인 거야?
Why am I alone?
그래, 내가 특별하니까. 그러니까 하나뿐인 거야. 원영사가 그렇게 말했어.
Because you're special. That's why you're alone. That's what the doll maker said.
난 특별해. 그 누구보다 특별하게 태어난 거야.
I'm special. I'm more special than anyone else.
하지만 혼자는 싫어.
But I don't want to be alone.
내게 숨겨진 정의의 힘. 그게 나를 특별하게 만드는 거겠지?
The power of justice hidden within me. That's probably what makes me special, right?
그렇다면 그 힘에 눈을 뜨면 그러면 모두가 나를 알아봐 주는 거지?
Then if I realize those powers, everyone will know who I am, right?
그렇지.
Right?
I realized after I came back from the amusement park with Red that it wasn't just Red who thought that I had feelings for Tay. To say it again, I never liked Tay that way.
그 얘긴 벌써 몇 번이나 들었어. 그때마다 나도 상처랑
Nice.
Yes! Take it, Tay! Take it! It's going up the ass just like the baseball bat for Jimmy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm kind of worried my obsession with, that now. Binks has discovered a new kink. No, I'm just kidding.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
Prepare yourself, Coco. Just I've heard that so many times already. I do get hurt every time, you know. Oh, he's gonna cry in the shower like Smooth.
Gonna join Smooth in the shower more like it.
Ooh! Spicy. Tay and Smooth is a pairing I never would have imagined. Huh.
Smooth deserves so much better.
I know, right?
Of course, I like Tay, but that's...
소녀의 심장처럼 핑크핑크하거나 정열적인 느낌은 아니라는 거지.
You're saying that your heart doesn't pound or feel something passionate burning inside of you when you seem him, right?
I mean, the only passionate thing burning inside of us is hatred for Tay.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty passionate.
Yeah.
And Smooth says co-shower crying is a vibe.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like the way you put it, but I guess that's right.
난 이미 눈치챘지. 마이 허니는 나와 데이트를 가지 않고 저 체리보이랑 갔으니까.
I already knew, since my honey didn't go on a date with me and went with that cherry boy. Yuri pointed at Red with his fork and said, Red's eyebrows flinched.
What?
Okay, sure.
How is that even possible? Oh, you could have said twitched, not flinched. What?
Yeah, that's probably what they meant.
I tell you guys, the one thing that really makes me and Coco happy when we play these games are these typos.
Yep.
그 말은 아무나랑 데이트 오케이라는 의미 아닌가?
Does that mean that you're okay with going on a date with anyone?
총사령관, 저거 방금 나 무시한 거 맞지?
Commander, he just insulted me, right?
Red was quick to notice for some reason.
Character development.
He has gained a single brain cell.
Yes.
저랑도 데이트 해주시면 선반위에 숨겨둔 쿠키 드릴게요.
I mean, what kind of cookies?
Yeah, that depends.
That's almost tempting.
Master, if you go on a date with me, I'll give you the cookies I hid in the top shelf.
But now we all know your hiding place, so...
Right?
Rip.
No, Yunho, you can just have those. Smooth says snickerdoodles for the win.
Ooh, snickerdoodles are good.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Lance.
Finally, after Lance let out a sigh, the hectic atmosphere calms down. Anyways, I'm glad everything's cleared up. I was going to school with Fred as always. Red said he's guarding me, but I feel like I'm just walking a huge dog.
있지. 나 어제 엄청난 꿈을 꿨어.
Oh my, Red, that's very forward of you.
Mm.
I mean, Coco and I have been together over 2 years and I still haven't told her all my dreams. I've
Oh.
spared her the details.
Oh my.
Of course, the dreams are always of Yaoi, but still. You know, I had an amazing dream last night.
Oh, did you now? What was it?
히로인이 나쁜 인형에게 잡혀가고 그런 히로인을 특별한 힘을 사용해서 구출해내는 꿈.
I'm wondering,
Hmm.
like, is this a vision?
Maybe. Could be.
Huh. The heroine was kidnapped by a mean doll, and I rescued you using my special power.
그런데 이상한 건 그 특별한 힘이 뭐였는지 잘 기억이 나지 않는다는 거야.
But the weird thing is, I don't remember what that special power was.
분명 뭔가 있었는데.
It was definitely something. Oh no, Smooth. The Yuri dreams are daydreams. That's the difference there.
Red frowned seriously and tried to remember. Special power. Well, since the dolls have become humans, I guess there might be something like special powers.
빨리 그 힘에 눈을 떠서 히로인을 더 안전하게 지켜주고 싶어.
I want to realize my powers quick and protect you better.
But does Red really have some sort of a special power within him? I've been thinking something for a while. I'm not sure why she thinks this is so impossible when we have Yonho who speaks to animals and can predict the future.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Those special powers he talks about, aren't they just his delusions? I can't tell this to him when he's so serious about it. But on one side, I genuinely hope that what he says comes true. Good mo. I was about to say hi to Soy and Shinbi, but the class atmosphere was a bit, odd. Huh? Did something happen? I can see the kids whispering here and there.
너 못 들었어?
Didn't you hear? What?
유령 얘기.
About the ghost.
Booby.
No,
What?
not the letter. No.
I've never heard of this before.
어제 저녁에 3학년 선배가 봤대. 근데 목격자가 선배뿐만이 아니었어. 봤다고 하는 사람이 한둘이 아니야.
Heard some girl saw it yesterday evening, but it wasn't just her. A lot of people say they saw it.
게다가 어제는 보름달이 떴거든.
This theme is your theme song in life?
Why?
Besides, it was the full moon last night.
혹시 늑대 인간 종류 아닐까?
Maybe it was a werewolf or something? How do you go from ghost to werewolf?
Yeah, weird. Shouldn't be so cute.
아카데미 제일 꽃미남이 보름달이 뜨면 늑대 인간으로 변해버린다는 슬프지만 아름다운 이야기. 아우!
Oh, that was cute.
That was.
A sad but beautiful story about the cutest guy in the academy turning into a werewolf on a full moon. Oh!
Extra cute.
늑대 인간은 소희의 망상이야. 흘려들어.
The werewolf part is just her delusion. Ignore it.
Okay. A ghost? It must be just a rumor. After seeing my indifferent reaction, Soy scolded me about how I wasn't romantic enough. But I didn't take it seriously and laid down my bag. A ghost? It's ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as dolls coming to life.
Right? But this storyline is definitely new.
Mm-hmm. Should I get a burger or a sandwich for lunch?
Ooh, either sounds good right now.
I pondered over this serious question and headed towards the cafeteria. I was no longer afraid to walk the hallway by myself. Is it because Red kept on telling me that he'd always protect me? I feel like he brainwashed me somehow. That's a strong word to use.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm fine with brainwashing if it makes me feel this good. Okay.
Ooh.
I was smiling happily at the thought of Red when I saw two figures at the end of the empty hallway. They were
자, 이거
twins.
오늘도 가져왔어.
Oh.
Here, take it. I brought it again. Oh, that's... One of the two figures was a redhead.
Oh.
It was red.
우와, 오늘도 주는 거야?
You really should just say no thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Today again?
네가 정의를 지키는데 나도 도움을 주고 싶어서.
I want to help you defend justice.
The girl said shyly in front of Red. But wait. That girl is definitely...
그날 레드가 너한테 빵 사다 주는 것도 봤어. 그리고 내가 레드에게
So this is a flashback to when Jackie was attacked, you guys. So that girl is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I never expected you to eat what I gave to Red.
I'm sure. She's one of the girls who dragged me to the alleyway that day. I suddenly felt dizzy and felt the world turn upside down. I faltered and backed away. At that moment, my back touched something. I hurriedly turned around.
아, 또 만났네?
Oh ho. We meet again.
또 방해하려고?
You're planning to interfere again.
Of course you gave her that voice.
I broke out in a cold sweat. After that incident, I had to suffer through nightmares. But right now, I feel like those nightmares are coming true. I barely had myself gathered, but my legs started to shake. The two girls drove me into a corner before Red could notice me. And they whispered in a small voice so that no one else would be able to hear.
안 그래도 자꾸 찝쩍대는 것도 짜증나는데 이제 방해까지 하려고?
The way you always hit on them pisses me off enough. But now you want to interfere too?
너 진짜 짜증나는 거 알아?
You make me so angry, you know that.
Go. Oh, it's hard to take her seriously when I hear that voice.
맞아. 게다가 너 레드랑 놀이공원까지 갔다면서?
Yeah, and besides, I heard you went to the amusement park with Red.
Oh, how did you...
우리가 몰랐으면 뭘 더 어쩌려고 그랬는데, 어?
It's none of your business how we know.
가뜩이나 연극부 활동 같이 하는 것도 짜증나는데.
It's already ridiculous that you're in the drama club with him.
The two girls were scowling at me. Now I was feeling victimized more than feeling fear. Why do I have to be treated like this? I shivered at the malice targeted at me and the fact that I was constantly being watched. Why do I have to suffer through these nightmares and violence? It was so unfair, I felt enraged.
Good.
Enraged.
Get her.
Good. Kill them.
Yes.
I clenched my teeth.
Ooh. Ooh, I like both. I think this one would antagonize them more, though. Maybe it's the don't delude yourself?
Correct.
Alright, let me save here, though.
Don't delude yourself, I said in an infuriated voice.
Go, girl, you fight back.
뭐?
What?
Do you think Red wants you guys to act like this? What good can come out of you harassing me? Red will never like bullies.
뭐야? 이게
What? You? The fuming girl reached out towards me. Driven into a tight corner, I couldn't escape and just shut my eyes.
히로인!
Huh? Heroine.
I hear Red's voice coming from behind the girls. At his voice, the hands stop midair. I thought he wouldn't be able to see me.
He just sensed her somehow?
뭐,
Huh?
Red was coming towards this way, but stopped at the strange atmosphere. And he tilted his head, looking at the girls surrounding me.
야, 가자.
Hey, let's go.
While Red was hesitating, the girls gestured towards another and left in a hurry.
Wait, towards another what?
I don't know. I was wondering that too. I looked at the hallway and noticed the girl who was talking to Red just now left too.
쟤들은 뭐야?
Oh, the music change does not suit the moment, but whatever.
Mm-mm.
Who are they?
Huh? Oh,
She should just tell him, dang it.
right? The girls surrounding me sounds like my everyday life.
Oh my gosh, smooth.
I believe it. I was about to spill the beans, but stopped. There were so many things to say that I didn't know where to start. If I'm to explain everything, I'd have to tell him about that day. There are still parts of that day that I didn't tell Red. But I think it'd be better to gather my thoughts and tell him later. I'll tell you at home.
뭐, 알았어. 아, 히로인, 이거 하나 먹을래? 2개 받았거든.
Well, alright. Oh, heroine. Do you want one? I got 2.
Red handed me a bag of chocolate cookies. Red was innocently offering it to me. But at that moment, I went pale as if I just saw a poison apple. I feel nauseous. No, I'm fine. I refused for sure. Red seemed disappointed, but took it back.
아 참, 오늘 끝나고 연습 있는 거 알지?
Oh, right. You know we have rehearsal after school, right?
Yeah, I know.
늦지 말고 와. 이번엔 반줄 간다고 해도 빼는 거 없어.
Don't be late. You have to come even if you want to go to Bonjul.
Right. I was able to smile at least a little bit at the last thing Red said. I feel like I see a silver lining of light amidst the shadows engulfing me. After school, we continued rehearsing for the play in the music room.
정의를 지키는 일은 보람찬 일이지만 결코 쉬운 일은 아니지. 그러니 나를 믿고 힘을 줘.
It's admirable to defend justice, but it is not easy. So trust me and believe in me.
Red was practicing his lines in one corner. I didn't think he'd be able to recite the lines that easy, lie, but wow.
They just spelled it how it sounded, easily.
They must be perfect for Red. I was surprised to see how well he is, but I also felt proud.
좋아, 이대로 가자. 느낌 아주 좋아.
Good. This is good. This feels very good. Okay.
But is the setting a playground?
그렇지. 축구공을 차면서 놀고 있는 꼬마아이에게 정의의 용사가 다가가는 거야.
Yes, the Justice Warrior approaches a little boy who's playing soccer.
How about me?
대본 보면 나와 있잖아. 정의의 용사에게 하는 대사. 읽어봐.
It's in the script. The line you say to the Justice Warrior. Read it.
대사를 말해야지.
You have to say the lines.
There are only 3 dots, I said while showing my script.
아, 축구공이 없네?
Oh, the soccer ball is missing.
누가 창고에 가서 축구공을 좀 가져와야겠는데.
Someone should go to the warehouse and get the ball. That felt weird.
Yeah, this... sus. The club member said while looking around. Everyone was busy memorizing their lines. No one volunteered to go.
Like, what's the point of her being there if they don't even have lines for her to say?
Yeah. I thought she was supposed to be like the main female actress.
Yeah.
This is sus.
Mm-hmm.
And Smooth.
What happened?
Smooth said, "All I want in my life is for Kime to translate my favorite saying in Spanish." And I asked, what would that be? And he responded, the saying about, "I'm sorry I didn't know she was your sister. I promise it'll never happen again."
Oh my gosh. Well, you don't need Kime to translate that. Coco could translate that for you perfectly.
Things could.
No. I don't want to give him that kind of power anyway.
But I only had one line to practice today. Ellipses.
Mm-hmm.
There's really only... I think I have the least to do. Should I go? I carefully raised my hand. I'll go.
아, 그래 줄래?
Oh, really? Thanks.
Sure. I glimpsed at Red and saw that he was busy practicing. He'd definitely follow me if I tell him I'm going to get the ball. He looks so focused right now, and I don't want to bother him. He always cares for me. This is the least I could do for him.
No, this is bad.
Yeah. I carefully slipped out of the music room. My footsteps rang quietly through the quiet hallway. I kept on thinking about Red on my way out for some reason.
That reminds me. So at work, there was this time. So my coworker who just retired, she's moving to Mexico, so she's been trying to practice Spanish, but honestly, she really isn't. And so we had a Spanish-speaking patient come up, and I was thinking to myself, I don't want to go through the hassle of struggling through my horrible Spanish. And I was like, wait, she needs to practice. So then, as they're coming up and I hear them talking in Spanish, I look at her and I'm like, Dorothy, you're up. And I roll my chair out of view. and I go and pretend to work on something else. And then
Throw her under the bus.
yes, and they come up and Dorothy's like, oh, I see how it is. She's like, I'll get you for this later. And I'm like, you'll thank me. You'll
I'm
thank
only
me.
thinking of you.
Yes, you need to practice your Spanish, otherwise you'll suffer in Mexico. So then later,
Amazing.
after they leave, I conveniently roll up and I'm like, okay, I'm all done. And she's like, done with what, you liar?
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, they
Absolutely
laughed
beautiful.
because I'm really hardworking, and I usually just deal with it and take the work, whatever. But in this one moment, I was just like, no, I don't want to. I don't wanna. I was just like,
Not
yeah,
today.
just let her do it. It's the least she can do since she's leaving me. But yeah, that was funny. The rest of the day, they were like, oh, is Bianca gonna roll away again? I'm like, no.
Maybe. I kept on thinking about Red on my way out for some reason. It was quite strange to see him focus on something so intensely. I now realize how serious he is about the play. Of course, I ended up joining the drama club unexpectedly because of that. But thanks to him, I was able to adjust well. I thought I'd never fit in the club, but through his help, I was doing pretty well during rehearsals.
I mean, it's not like you have much to do, so.
Mm-hmm. What would it feel like to go up on stage with Red? I felt butterflies in my stomach at the thought of going on stage, and my heart pounded. Ugh, I'm already this nervous. I hope I'll be okay on stage. If I tell Red this, he'll probably just tell me to trust him again. I couldn't help but smile at thinking about how simple, but honest and cute Red is.
또 만났네?
Is that girl 1 or 2, you think?
I have no idea.
We meet again.
I was smiling happily when someone's hand suddenly grabbed my shoulder. I was so surprised, I froze at the spot. It's those girls again.
아까 레드에게 준 과자 또 네가 먹었지?
Those girls I gave Red. You ate them. Those what? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, is it girl 1 you? And then you said those girls I gave her. She ate the girls. Coco, you made a foreign joke. No.
No. Purely sexual. No actual cannibalism. Solely sexual. She went down on them. Those cookies I gave Red. You ate them again, right?
Oh, Coco. Oh Lord, I'm sweating. That was. Oh, it's Tori. Hi, Tori.
Hello, Tori. Thank you for the follow.
She's the opposite. Oh.
Alrons. They go nom nom on humans.
Oh boy.
It is Leaf.
Ah, it is Leaf.
What? No. There was the girl who handed Red the biscuits, and the other two that snarled at me earlier. Smooth. The three surrounded me in a familiar way.
하여튼 이런 애들은 좋은 말로 해서 못 알아듣지.
Tisk tisk. People like her don't understand when you say it nicely.
얘 어쩔까?
Hey, what should we do with her?
말로 해서 못 알아듣는다면
If being nice won't make her understand,
벌을 줘야지.
we'll have to punish her.
Wait, what kind of punishment? Because there's the fun punishment and the bad punishment.
The girls laughed disturbingly. I was about to get ready to escape at their creepy smile, but they held onto my shoulders and didn't let go. Let go! I yelled and struggled with all my strength. Pantsing first and then whips and paddles.
Ooh.
But they soon covered my mouth and dragged me somewhere else.
You had me
너
at
거기
whips.
아저씨 아직도 갖고 있지?
You still have the key to that place, right?
당연하지.
Of course.
Coco, you do that voice too well.
Thank you. Thank you. This is the gym. The dimly lit gym was pretty spacious, but I felt like suffocating.
뭘 멀뚱히 구경하고 있어? 들어봐.
Why are you just standing there? Go in!
The girls dragged me and pushed me into a warehouse at the corner. I was supposed to come here to get the ball. But the soccer ball isn't my problem right now. They pushed me in, and I ended up falling to the ground. Before I could even get up, the three closed the door and said to me through the crack,
그럼 거기서 자숙하고 있으라고.
Then why don't you take a time out?
운이 좋으면 내일 아침쯤엔 발견되지 않겠어?
If you're lucky, maybe someone might find you tomorrow morning.
Wait, no!
I mean, I thought they were gonna actually hurt her, so I guess this is not as bad as I thought.
Yeah, they did worse the first time.
They did.
Slam.
Putting my last scream to shame, the door slammed shut with a loud bang. There wasn't a single ray of light coming through the door. I was completely surrounded by darkness.
Oh, I will say that does suck, though. The complete darkness, and there could be, like, spiders and stuff in there.
Oh,
No, poor Coco.
no.
That would be horrible for you.
Yeah. If I felt something crawling on me and I couldn't tell what
Ooh.
what it was, I would scream bloody murder.
Oh, yeah, same.
I heard the girls outside locking up the door.
What was that? That sounded so weird.
As their laughter faded away, so did their footsteps. I groped around and crawled towards the door. I pushed the cold door with all my strength, but it didn't budge. School was over. This is an empty gym, and I'm in the warehouse inside. So I couldn't hear a single footstep. I guess they meant heart?
Oh my god. Or maybe ear.
My ears shriveled up at the blinding darkness. This is bad. I tried to move around to find anything I can open the door with. Ow! But soon my knee hit something. I might get hurt if I move around. Everything is so dark, so I can't even tell the time. I don't know how long I've been stuck here. But I should be alert. They say that discretion is the better part of valor, don't they? I hold on to my pounding heart. And I calmly started thinking. Let's bang on the door first. Hello? Is anyone there? I'm trapped here! Open the door! I'm trapped inside! Help! Hello? Is anyone there? I banged on the door and screamed. But all I could hear was my echoing voice and the bang. No one would be in the gym at this hour. I stopped the banging and dropped my arms. My hands hurt from hitting the door. But I can't just give up like this. I should wait a little bit and start asking for help again. I regret leaving my phone at the music room. I thought I'd be back soon. Even if I didn't have service, I would have been able to see with the light. I'm scared. I was scared that darkness would overwhelm my mind like it did with my cry for help. I felt like the darkness was creeping up to my body the way my feet grew cold. But I convinced myself. This is fine. This is nothing. Someone will come and get me soon. Then everything will be fine. Let's just hold on a bit more. A bit more.
Grandpa, where are you? Did you go somewhere? If you're not here, then I have to be by myself. It's just me in this huge house. Why did you leave without me? Why?
두 분 다 일 때문에 잠시 어딜 좀 다녀오시는 것뿐이야.
It's fine, Jackie.
하나이니까.
You're a strong girl. You can take care of yourself.
Grandpa, I'm not strong. There's no one I can talk to with you gone. I'm scared. They all feel like they'll abandon me soon. You're the only one I have. Grandpa. Please. Don't go. Don't leave me to be by myself.
I thought that I had turned blind since I couldn't see anything when I opened my eyes. But after blinking a couple times, I found out that I could make some things out amidst the darkness. Where am I? Oh, right. I'm trapped in the warehouse. Ugh, it's cold. I crouch down at the coldness. What time is it now? Did the sun set already? I can't hear anything. I can't see or hear a single thing. How long have I stayed in here? I couldn't even hear the time ticking. It's as if the darkness has swallowed time too. I'm scared. I don't like the darkness. How much longer do I have to be trapped in the dark? How much longer? I want to get out. I screamed to myself. With that, I stood up. I banged on the door with all my might. I'm trapped in here! Isn't anyone there? Save me, please! Please! I'm trapped in here! Here! I'm trapped. Tears. I could feel my fists getting hot from the friction. My legs started shaking, and I felt myself going dim. Tears rolled down my face with resentment. Why is it always like this when I haven't done anything wrong? Why do I always have to face the darkness?
The darkness.
I never wished for this. Tears streamed down my cold cheeks. They weren't tears of fear. They were of despair.
Oh no, Monokuma, no!
I feel like no one would come and get me. My legs went rubbery. I ended up plopping down to the ground. Because you're secretly a cage protagonist, Jackie, says Leaf.
And she's just missing the spiky hair and the big shoes, right?
Yep. What do I do now?
Oh, this one's pretty obvious. I wonder if we chose
Yeah.
that one, we automatically get like a bad ending.
Probably.
Red, save me!
Tasukete!
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh, but this is Korean, not Japanese.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know how to say help me in Korean. Red. A name slipped out of my mouth. Red. That name that came right out of my mouth took over my thoughts. The person who said he'd protect me. GG, Red. The person who promised he'd always be by my side. I bit my lips and banged on the door again. Red! Save me! Red! Red!
Wouldn't it be funny if Soy and Shimby came again?
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
It'd be like, holy crap, every time it's them instead of him. Must be a sign.
A sign of nature?
Nice one. I never thought I'd see the day when Sign's name was used as a pun.
I frantically called out for Red while banging the door.
Oh, banging the door!
I love the typos in this game so much.
Yes,
It's the best thing about it.
it is.
Hey, that wasn't me slipping up that time. That's what it says. Yes, Red would definitely look for me right now.
He doesn't want to miss the show.
I was sure of it. Please, find me. Please, Red. Red! Red! Red, save me! You said you'd protect me. Please, don't give up looking for me. Don't leave me. Red! I caught my breath and opened my fist. As I stopped screaming, silence took over the place again. I can't hear anything and can't see anything. It was at that moment that we used this line again.
Mm-hmm. And normally this is where I would end an episode. But hey, we're streaming, so no ending.
I heard a small sound afar. I put my ear to the door and heard footsteps for sure. Someone's here. I suddenly got strength and stood up. Here! I'm trapped in here! I could hear the footsteps getting louder as I shouted. Someone was running towards me, hearing the scream. I was too overwhelmed to shout and just banged the door.
Again. Okay. Wow.
히로인, 너 거기 안에 있어?
Heroine, are you in there?
This voice! It's Red! Red! It's me! You came. So did the door.
Coco, no.
Tears started to spill from my eyes at hearing his voice.
문에서 조금 떨어져.
Him saying that right after you said that. He sounds like a jealous boyfriend. Ugh, get away from the door.
That's my door. Okay. As I backed away from the door, I heard a banging. Red's taking his turn, I guess.
I guess so.
It was the sound of Red slamming into the door.
That sound effect sounded weird, though. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a banging. It's just like a little tung.
Yeah.
Oh god, I would love to scream this, but my mom's right there. Coco, scream it for me. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that.
After the last loud bang, the door finally opened. I couldn't see anything through the open door. Only the bright light I wanted to see so bad. It filled my sight completely. And Red was standing amidst the light. He came to save me.
히로인!
Heroine.
Leaf says so close to sounding like a turtle, Coco. Tears! I tried to keep back the tears, but I couldn't help it. Red, he really came to save me.
Why is her fingers like that? That looks uncomfortable.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
너 괜찮아? 안 다쳤어? 어?
You okay? You're not hurt, huh?
Red seemed surprised to see me jump into his arms, but he soon started to worry. His voice was filled with worry and anxiety. But weirdly, I grew calmer after hearing that voice. I was scared to death, but Red found me in the end. The fear, resentment, and despair slowly faded away. Yeah, I'm okay.
진짜 한참을 찾아다녔어. 설마 여기에 갇혀 있을 거라고는.
I looked for you everywhere. I never imagined you'd be locked up in here.
대체 무슨 일이 있었던 거야?
What the hell happened to you?
I'll tell you at home.
Can you stop doing that? Just tell him right now.
Yeah. Well, in this Yeah, I was just gonna say, in this case, I can understand it more since
Yeah,
she probably wants to get somewhere where she can feel safe.
that's true.
I'm in too much shock to explain properly right now. As I shook my head, Red hugged me tight. I heard a fast heartbeat, but it wasn't mine. Red's heart was beating desperately, just as how I banged on the door just now. And right now, his warm arms were holding me tighter than anything else in the world. I almost clung on to him. Red didn't push me away and just hugged me tighter.
너를 구하는 게 내가 돼서 다행이야, 히로인.
I'm glad I got to be the one to save you, heroine.
갑자기 없어져서 정말 깜짝 놀랐다고.
I was so surprised when you suddenly disappeared.
I sneaked out on purpose because I didn't want to bother him. It never crossed my mind that he might get more worried not knowing where I am.
연습을 하다가 주위를 둘러봤는데 음악실에 네가 안 보이는 거야.
I looked around while practicing, but didn't see you in the music room.
놀라서 보은한테 물어봤더니 축구공을 가지러 갔다고 했는데 시간이 한참 지나도 오질 않길래 진작에 체육관을 나온 줄 알았어. 그래서 여기는 제일 마지막에 들렀는데.
I was so surprised, but the members said you went to get a soccer ball, so I stayed put. But you were taking so long that I naturally thought you already left the gym, so I came here last.
좀 더 빨리 구하러 오지 못해서 미안해, 히로인.
I'm sorry I couldn't save you sooner, heroine.
Buried his face on my shoulder. I felt sorry, imagining the face he's making right now.
내가 항상 옆에 있어야 했는데.
I was supposed to be by your side all this time.
열심히 찾았는데 더 빨리 발견하지 못해서 미안해.
I looked for you as best as I could. I'm sorry I didn't find you sooner.
Kept on apologizing. This happened because I wasn't. No. This happened because those girls were assholes.
Yep.
I should be the one to be sorry, since he saved me. But Red is apologizing for not finding me sooner. Red kept on apologizing and finally raised his head. Then he grabbed my shoulders and peered at my face.
Oh.
His worried red eyes shook.
너 울었구나.
You cried.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, a little. I wiped my eyes. Red watched me for a while and then raised his hand. His big, hard hand touched my cheek. Phrasing?
Yep.
His touch was so soft, unlike those of the aggressive girls. I couldn't breathe and stood still while Red wiped away all the tear marks on my face. And I just stared at his face. Worry, nervousness, uneasiness, and relief. Several emotions peeped on his face and disappeared.
Peeped on his face? What?
일단 모두에게 연락할게. 다들 흩어져서 널 찾고 있거든.
I'll call everyone first. They all spread out to find you.
Really?
당연하지. 연극 부원들은 집에 갔지만 집안에 있던 녀석들은 아직도 널 찾고 있어.
Of course. The drama club members all went home, but the boys at home are still searching for you.
Red took his phone and texted everyone.
보자. 테이한테는 보냈고 다음은 연어.
Can't he just do a group text? Let's see. I sent one to Tay, then Yonho.
Red sent each of the boys a text. He must have gotten replies right away since the phone kept vibrating. I guess, thankfully, everyone worried about me. Red's fingers were busy tapping the screen. I felt a bit embarrassed to think that those hands touched my face just now. But first, he's actually pretty fast at texts. Huh? Just now.
히로인.
Heroine?
I definitely saw it. Something that passed behind Red.
Oh no, is this gonna turn into a horror game now?
Yes.
Oh god,
Good.
they waited until the last end of the game.
Something just passed by you right now. It's too dark, so I couldn't see properly, but...
Huh?
Red looked startled and came by my side. Oh, come to think of it, Soy said something this morning. There was a ghost here yesterday. Is it that? Red's face hardened at my words. Thought it was just a rumor. Maybe it was true. Red heard me mumbling and froze at the spot. Red, are you okay?
괜찮고 말고.
I don't think he's okay. Yeah, of course I'm fine.
He didn't look fine the way he was shaking. At that moment, we heard something slap on one side.
Yeah!
Red grabbed my hand and screamed. Red? Are you afraid of ghosts?
마늘과 십자가 그리고 팥.
Garlic and silver cross and red beans.
전대물의 신이시여, 레드를 보호하소서.
God of action heroes, please protect Red. Her face.
At the same time Red started mumbling, we heard someone's footsteps at the door. I think someone's slowly coming this way. Who is it?
오지마, 오지마, 오지마. 만질 수 없는 건 내 전문이 아니라고.
Don't come, don't come, don't come. I don't know how to handle things I can't touch.
The more the footsteps came closer, Red held onto my hands tighter. Red, my hand hurts.
I love when she does that face.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably Lance, right?
Lance!
Actually, he
Good
should be
call.
scared of Lance anyway. Lance with the chancla.
It was Lance who came in the door.
여기 있었군요.
Here you are. Here you were.
너
You.
한참을 찾았습니다. 그런데 둘이 꼭 붙어서 뭘 하고 있는 건지 기운이 다 빠지는군요. 찾았으면 찾았다고 연락을 하는 것이 상식 아닙니까?
We've been looking for you for a long time. But what were you two doing holding hands like that? This is disappointing. Isn't it common sense to contact us right away when you found her? Oh, did he not send it to Lance?
I'm probably not surprised. Maybe he doesn't even have his number. And of course he's disappointed because they didn't wait for him. It's supposed to be OT3.
연락하고 있었다고. 그런데 유령이 지나가는 바람에 잠시 하던 일을 잊은 것뿐이야.
I was texting everyone. I just lost track because a ghost just passed by us.
유령?
A ghost? Somehow you manage to disappoint me more and more every time. Lance let out a sigh.
아무튼 무사해서 다행이군요.
Anyways, I'm glad you are safe. Lance looked at me and said in a flat voice. He did talk indifferently, but I think his hair is drenched in sweat. Lance glimpsed at me and took out his phone to contact everyone.
And he probably did a group text to save time.
그보다 당신은 여기서 뭘 하고 있었던 겁니까?
But first, what were you doing here? Lance's eyes flashed scarily, asking me for an honest answer. He's always so exact. I felt troubled not being able to lie, but too flustered to explain everything. Oh, sorry for worrying you guys. I'll tell you everything later. Lance flinched. Again, with the flinching eyebrows. Lance flinched his eyebrows but nodded when I told him I'd explain everything later.
Love it.
And then he turned his attention towards Red and started pointing out everything he did wrong.
레드 당신은 그녀를 찾았으면 빨리 모두에게 연락을 했어야지. 왜 군뱅이처럼 아직도 여기에서 이러고 있는 겁니까?
Red, you should have contacted everyone if you found her. What were you thinking?
그러니까 하고 있었대도 유령이 나타나기 전까지는 말이야.
I told you I was about to. Before the ghost came, I mean.
유령이라니 쓸데없는 소리를.
A ghost. Nonsense.
히로인이 봤어.
She saw it too.
Lance looked at me. Yeah, I did see something. It just swooshed by him.
그 움직이는 물체 말이군요.
Oh, you mean that moving thing?
He's just gonna point out something really ordinary.
Mm-hmm. You know something?
네, 봤으니까요.
Yes, because I saw it.
유령을 봤대.
He saw a ghost.
Red grew more pale as Lance said indifferently. A pale redhead. He looks like a strawberry cake. Oh god, what am I thinking?
I think you're hungry, girl.
Grab a
그래도
Snickers.
쫓고 있던 참입니다. 그러던 중에 당신들과 만났고요.
I was about to chase it anyways. I met you both on the way.
You were about to chase a ghost? You!
So you were looking for the ghost and not me.
둘 다입니다. 그리고 아직 유령인지 아닌지 확실하지도 않으니 유령이라고 부르는 건 경솔한 것 같군요.
I was looking for both. And we are not yet sure if it really is a ghost, so I think it is too early to call it that.
그 물체를 봤다면 어느 쪽으로 갔는지 알려주세요.
If you saw it, tell me the direction it went. You did come to find me, right?
Like, why are we bothering to chase the ghost?
목표는 이미 달성됐지 않습니까? 빨리 물체의 행방을 말하세요.
That is already taken care of. Hurry and tell me where it went.
정체를 밝혀내서 유령을 봤다고 시끄럽게 떠드는 자들의 아둔함을 깨우치겠습니다.
I will find out what it is and enlighten the ignorant ones who jabbered about witnessing a ghost.
He looks a little excited.
Yes, he does.
이 배신자.
You traitor!
시끄럽군요.
You are so noisy.
게다가 정체를 밝혀내겠다니. 그건 해선 안 되는 짓이야.
Besides, find out what it is? You can't do that!
유령에게 까불었다가 나중에 무슨 일이 생길지 모른다고.
You don't know what's going to happen if you mess with a ghost.
그렇게 유령 따위에 떨어선 어떻게 정의를 지킵니까?
How can you defend justice if a mere ghost scares you? Red fumed at what Lance said. And then he clenched his fists.
웃기지 마. 누가 유령 따위 무섭다고 했어?
Yeah, right. Who said I'm afraid of ghosts?
Trying really hard right now.
아무튼 이러다가 놓치겠습니다. 어느 쪽으로 갔죠?
Anyways, we'll lose it if we stall any longer. Which way did it go? Lance seemed annoyed at Red's response and asked me. It did go that way. Lance started to march towards the direction I pointed at. Red just stood still and watched Lance as he walked away. Red, are you okay?
Ugh.
히로인.
Heroine.
Yeah? Lance moaned and raised his head.
Oh, I think you mean Red. Unless Lance is moaning back there.
Oopsie. Red moaned and raised his head, and his eyes were burning.
우리도 가자. 란스 녀석보다 먼저 유령을 퇴치할 거야.
We should go too. I'll get rid of that ghost before that jerk does.
Get rid of the ghost?
가자.
Let's go!
Red took my hand again and started running towards Lance. Lance turned around at the sound and let out a sigh.
Alright, before we continue on, I think we could take a little bathroom water break.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, we shall be right back, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Sign. No, we have not ended. Yeah, sorry, we just took a little bathroom break. Bathroom and water, and I went to go put my clothes in the dryer. That's all. Okay, no problem, sign.
Back.
Oh, welcome back, dear. Just looking at this stuff. Okie doke. Welcome back, dear. I just remembered that you can't hear me unless I press the button.
Okay. Huh.
Okay, you ready?
Yep. Lan turned around at the sound and let out a sigh.
이 근처에서 무슨 소리가 난 것 같습니다만.
I think I heard something around here. Yeah, I think I heard it too.
나는 아무것도 듣지 않았다. 나는 아무것도 들리지 않는다.
I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything.
At that moment, we heard something being dragged.
I feel like it must be an animal with like a plastic bag or something caught on it.
The sound came from... No way.
저쪽이 확실하군요.
I'm sure it's that way. Ugh, this can't be good.
열지 마, 열지 마. 그 문을 열지 마.
Don't open it. Don't open it. Don't open that door.
Lance ignored Red and pulled open the door. The door opened and...
무슨 일이지?
Oh God.
Bone Daddy!
Yes! Yes! It's been so long! It was Beatrice all along. Who was
I
doing
think
his
you
voice?
should do his voice since I've got two characters.
Yeah, alright. What's going on?
We were right. That creepy sound was coming from the infirmary.
유령의 정체가 이것이었군요.
So this is the ghost. When was the last time we saw him?
It's been
Did
a
we
long
see
time.
him at all in Tay's route?
I think once. When she had like a scraped knee or something.
Mm.
And I
Okay.
think Tay acted creepy towards us in the room.
Oh, right. That's when we got the weird foot scene.
Yeah.
Mr. Eugene, you're still here. I pointed at the fundamental problem.
보름달이 뜰 것 같은 날은 퇴근하지 않지. 달빛이 밝으니까 말이야.
I stay at school on a full moon, since the moonlight is bright.
크리스토퍼와 베아트리체가 산책하기에 이보다 더 완벽한 날은 없으니까.
There is no other day more perfect for Christopher and Beatrice to take a stroll.
Then the ghost is...
비품이 산책하는 모습이었군요.
the equipment walking around.
So people just ignore him?
Yeah, I'm just like, what?
They can't move on their own.
The way that Lance phrased it makes it sound like they do.
Right?
Five nights at Mr. Eugene's.
I would love that game. But then we'd have to put up with him being creepy during the whole time.
뭐 그런 거야?
What? You're sure?
그럼 유령이 아닌 거지?
Then it's not a ghost?
방금 뭘 들었습니까?
Didn't you just hear? Mr. Eugene, do you know the weird rumor among the students these days? He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't.
소문 알 필요도 없고 알고 싶지도 않고.
A rumor? Another want to nor feel the need to know.
There are students shivering in fear because of your stroll.
Good.
이 내용을 정리해서 내일 위원회에 보고해야겠군요. 유령이 돈다는 말도 안 되는 허위 사실이 돌고 있다는 것은 허락할 수 없습니다.
I will put this down and report it to the committee. I cannot let a foolish rumor of a ghost roaming around our school get around.
베아트리체. 이 녀석들이 시끄럽다고? 얼른 쫓아버리고 둘만의 시간을 갖도록 하지.
Oh, Beatrice. These people are annoying you. I'll chase them out and devote myself to you again.
Mr. Eugene's glasses flashed.
I think it'd be best if we leave them alone.
Yeah. Them do their business. Apparently with Chris involved. Even though he's related to Beatrice.
Right? I'm confused. Is this the OT3?
Let's go back now before things get weirder.
Too late.
Since the mystery's solved, there's no reason to stay here longer. We left the infirmary, feeling let down. Excuse me.
Oh, hiccups.
We had dinner much later than usual. I thought I'd spent the night locked up in the warehouse. Thank God. Seeing the right table, I suddenly felt emotional. I explained everything to all the boys at the table. I couldn't hide the fact that a couple jealous girls locked me up in the warehouse.
Finally.
No. Everyone saw it anyways. There was no way I could hide it. Don't know why you would. But I didn't bring up the fact that those girls harassed me before.
Jackie.
You think someone would ask, though.
Right? All she has to do is say, hey, Red, That girl who's always giving you cookies is one of them, so maybe you could stop accepting her cookies.
But cookies.
I know. But hey, we know where Yonho's stash is, so we could just take his.
Right.
Welcome back, Sign.
Welcome back, dear.
And Smooth, I'm kind of concerned if you're talking about having a dream using the bathroom.
Since everyone seemed shocked enough from what happened today, Yonho especially couldn't close his mouth and shivered.
그래서 그 사람들이 마스터를 가둔 거예요?
So, those people locked you up, Master?
Yeah. One of the girls likes red.
Oof.
Red widened his eyes. They know that I go to school with Red, and they know that I joined the drama club. They even knew that I went to the amusement park with him. Everyone frowned in their own ways after hearing what I said. So I think Red should be wary of that girl who gives him the chocolate biscuits.
Yay, finally she told him.
뭐? 그 애가 그랬단 말이야?
What? She did it?
Red's face turned deadly pale. And Tay, who seemed to know the girl too, hardened his face. She's dead.
Oh, yes. And you know, I'll actually say, go ahead, Tay, do it. We'll have two birds, one stone. He'll get rid of her, he'll go sent to jail, you know?
Oh, yeah. Good all around.
Yep.
이건 정말 그냥 넘어갈 수 없는 일인 것 같군. 아무리 여학생들이라곤 해도 마이 허니를 위험에 빠뜨리는 건 절대 용서할 수 없어.
I don't think we can let this go. Although they are young girls, I can't forgive anyone who puts my honey in danger.
I mean, Yuri's a teacher, so I think he has the most authority here to do something about it.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking of telling the teacher tomorrow anyways. Yuri, who was quietly fuming, nodded at what I said.
No, Smooth. Never.
How about pay? Can we donate money for you to eat churros on stream?
Oh my god.
Red, they might do something to you too for not liking them back. So be careful, okay?
Jeez.
Red put down his spoon and closed his mouth.
Smooth, I know you got a new job and all, but there's not enough money in the world that you could offer me to eat a churro.
Hey, Smooth, if you want me to eat a churro on stream, you could totally pay me to do that.
Yeah, as long as she's doing it, you know, while we're still not in the same room, it's fine.
Red put down his spoon and closed his mouth.
나 일어날게.
I'll be excused first.
레드,
Red.
Red stood up and quietly walked into Grandpa's room. Okay. Everyone watching was lost for words for a moment. It was Lance's cold voice that broke the silence.
정리하자면 결국에는 정의의 용사 탓이로군요. 당신이 갇힌 건.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but
Lance
he's thinking
really
that.
smarter than this, but to put it simply, it is the Justice Warrior's fault that you got trapped in the warehouse. What? That's not what I meant.
하지만 정황이 그렇지 않습니까? 사실을 부정할 필요는 없죠.
But the circumstances claim that. Facts cannot be refuted, like the fact that no one should be so obsessed with a person that they should hurt others.
Mm-hmm.
They would hurt others.
Yep.
Lance was resolute. Come to think of it, I think Red thought the same. I felt my heart sink. I don't want Red to feel guilty when he always cares for me. What should I do? Another obvious one.
Yeah, we're not gonna leave him alone to cry in the shower. Oh,
Man,
God.
that shower is getting really
Right? 3 of them.
really
Oh,
crowded. I ended up getting from the table too. I can't just leave Red alone. As I stood up, no one seemed surprised. But Lance let out a sigh.
He's just jealous.
He wishes he would be invited to the shower.
둘이나 내가 만든 저녁을 거부하다니.
This is quite upsetting. 2 people refused the dinner I cooked.
Sorry, Tay. I'll make sure to eat later with Red.
그래, 그럼.
All right, then.
Tay gave a kind smile. I headed towards Red's room. I knocked, but didn't hear an answer. I didn't wait for an answer and opened the door. Red? The lights weren't on in Grandpa's room.
Heroine.
Oh, Red. I carefully walked towards him. I don't know what to say first. I can't quite make out what it is that's on the dressers. Did he, put a bunch of stickers on them, or?
No, I think that's the actual decoration of the dresser.
Okay.
Like some
Alright.
kind of
It was
art.
just a tiny bit blurry on the Discord, so I was like,
Yeah.
what is that? What are those?
Mm-hmm.
Red must be feeling complicated too. What should I say first? First, thank you so much for saving me today. If it weren't for you, I would still be in that warehouse right now. That's my line. You're not supposed to be saying it, Red. But Red didn't say anything. I changed the subject. Aren't you hungry? Let's go out and eat first, hmm? Red kept his silence again. I sat by him and closed my mouth too. After some time passed in silence like that, Red opened his mouth with his head still dropped.
Heroine.
Yeah?
널 구한 게 아니야.
I didn't save you.
오히려 내가 널 위험에 빠뜨리게 한 거야.
I put you in danger.
그런 애인 줄 미리 알았더라면
If I'd known she was like that.
Red dropped his head lower. Now I couldn't see his face at all. So I got more worried.
Red, that wasn't your fault. Red mumbled in a small voice.
오늘 네가 창고에 갇혔을 때도 바로 찾지 못했어.
I wasn't even able to find you quickly when you were locked in.
내가 정말 정의의 용사로 태어났다면 그런 건 바로 알고 달려갔어야 했는데.
If I was really born as a warrior of justice, I would have known right away.
오랫동안 갇혀 있게 해서 미안해. 무섭게 해서 미안해.
I'm sorry you were trapped in there for so long. I'm sorry for making you scared.
그런데 그러고 나서도 나는 유령 따위에 벌벌 떨고 너한테 기대버리고.
But even then, I got scared at just a ghost and leaned on you.
Red's voice was overcome with shame.
숨겨진 힘에 눈을 뜨지 못한 나 같은 놈이 히로인을 지킬 자격이나 있을까?
Do I even deserve to protect you, the heroine, when I can't even find my hidden powers?
Red, stop. Stop saying those things right now. Again. He's blaming his hidden powers again and relying completely on it. Amongst the confusion, those words lit the fuse.
That's the wrong spelling, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I ended up honestly telling him what's been on my mind. Hidden powers? Stop talking about that. That's not what's important to me.
What?
Red stiffened. And he looked at me with surprised eyes. I decided to tell him everything I've been wanting to tell him. Even if you don't have hidden powers, you saved me. And that's not because of some special power. It's because you looked for me without giving up. So, you don't need that. Red's surprised face filled my sight. I stared into his eyes. And I said, while emphasizing each and every word, they were my honest, heartfelt thoughts. You are great as you are right now. Even if you don't have hidden powers and you don't find any special powers, if you never give up like now and keep smiling, that would be enough. Red has a sense of brightness about him. That makes everyone around him happy and smile except Lance. He doesn't have to obsess on special powers. He's already complete. But Red looked confused after hearing what I said.
But
하지만 그렇다면 나는 왜 태어난 거야?
then why was I born? That's a deep question.
Yep. And a very scary one.
Yep.
Watch so, folks. What?
I was not expecting his route to be about having an existential crisis.
It pairs along well with Lance's.
Yeah, it does.
His shaking eyes couldn't find solace and rippled like embers.
나는 히로인을 지키기 위해 태어났을 텐데 분명히 원형사가 날 만들 때 그렇게 말했는걸.
I must have been born to protect the heroine. That's what the doll maker told me when he made me.
나는 특별하다고 했어.
He said I'm special.
그런 내가 사실은 평범한 인형에 지나지 않는다면.
But if I'm nothing more than an ordinary doll.
내 자리를 잃어버리게 될 것 같단 말이야.
I feel like I'll lose my place. Alright, Smooth, what are your special powers?
Ooh, yes, do tell.
Oh, he's saying, who? I told you you were special or somebody else told you? Your mama told you? Because that's what moms do, right? They always tell us that we're special.
I wish.
Oh. You are very special, Coco.
Aw, you're biased. But no, thank you. Smooth's like, that's messed up.
I'm sorry, Smooth. I didn't mean to come for you like that.
내가 사라지게 될 것 같다고.
Oh, who's texting me? Oh. I feel like I'll disappear.
Red said, looking distressed.
나는 세상에 단 하나밖에 없단 말이야.
I'm unique in this world.
그런 내가 평범해져 버리면 나는 왜 존재하는 거야?
If I become ordinary, then why do I exist?
You're gonna give me a crisis, Red.
Right? Why did the doll maker make only one ordinary doll?
아무도 좋아해주지 않을 거야.
No one would like me. I feel like him and Lance need to have a deep talk.
Yeah. Oh god, I hope there's fic about that out there, cause
Please.
yes, absolutely.
They can
That
help
would be
each other.
fascinating. Yeah.
He would be so gay, I would love it.
나는 하나밖에 없으니까 날 이해할 수 있는 사람도 나밖에 없어.
Since I'm alone in this world, I'm the only one who can understand me.
Red's shoulders convulsed. I wanted to embrace him, but I couldn't readily touch him when he's so volatile. Red laughed bitterly from seeing me hesitate.
사실은 알고 있었어. 연호를 옐로우라고 부르고 테이를 총사령관이라고 부르면서도 나도 알고 있었어.
To be honest, I knew. I called Yonho Yellow and Tae the commander, but I knew.
그런 건 그저 놀이에 지나지 않는다는 걸. 두 사람도 그걸 알면서 어울려 준 거라는 걸.
I knew that everything was just a game, that they both knew that and were just playing along.
그 두 사람은 정의의 힘을 믿지 않아. 나를 위해 어울려 준 것뿐이야. 계속해서 정의를 외치는 건 나뿐이었어. 모든 건 내가 만든 세상이야.
They both don't believe in the power of justice. They were just playing along for me. I was the only one who kept shouting for justice. The whole thing was just my creation.
하지만 그렇게 해서라도 내가 살아가는 이유를 만들고 싶었어. 내가 느끼는 이 외로움이 내가 특별하기 때문에 느끼는 것이라고 생각하고 싶었으니까.
But I wanted to make a reason to live. This loneliness I feel, I wanted to think that I felt it because I'm special. Smooth, I didn't say you weren't special. I just said that your mama was the one who told you that you were. And mama knows best, okay?
We believe it too, though.
Yes.
Red,
I suddenly remembered the conversation I had with Tay. He asked me if I really think the smiling red is how he truly is.
Oh, look at you using something that Coco should be using. That's cute.
I think Tay knew Red's real self. Red's smile was just a mask that hid how anxious he really felt. He shouted for justice, but he knew that he was the only one who thought that way.
그런데 나는 히로인을 나쁜 일에 휘말리게 하고
But I put you in danger.
나는 이제 모르겠어. 정말로 내가 특별한 존재가 맞는지 정의를 지키기 위해 태어난 것이 맞는지 말이야.
I don't know anymore if I'm really someone special, if I was born to defend justice.
Red said sadly. My heart ached to see him so sad. I don't want to see Red feel nervous anymore. I want to share the brightness Red always gifted me with. Red, you remember how you helped the little girl at the amusement park, right? Red silently nodded. Then do you remember what she said? He hesitated a bit at my question and answered in a small voice.
나보고 정의의 용사라고 해준 건 말이야.
You mean how she called me a warrior of justice?
Yeah, that's it. But think about it. The reason you were able to help her wasn't because of the special powers you've searched so much for. Red's eyes widened at what I said. Is he understanding what I'm saying right now? The person who saved that little girl wasn't a warrior of justice with special powers. It was the ordinary you who was having fun with me at the amusement park. To save someone's life, or to make someone happy, is a great thing to do. I patted his shoulders. Every day, you always keep your spirits up and try hard to defend justice, don't you? And you make everyone around you happy. The members of the drama club, his classmates, and our family. Everyone keeps their energy up thanks to Red. I think that's enough. And you came to save me today. You were much cooler than any justice warrior.
Aw.
He could have had an easier time finding me if he had some cool gadget or magical powers. But Red found me without those skills and powers and with pure sincerity and effort. Red's eyes were tearing up. Did he feel my sincerity?
Heroine,
고마워.
thank you.
Red smiled sadly.
이상해. 히로인의 얘기를 듣고 있으면 마음이 안정되는 것 같아.
It's strange. When I hear you talk, I calm down.
네가 내 주인이라서 그런 걸까?
Is it because you're my owner?
Red said while blushing. I felt a bit embarrassed, but stayed still.
네 말에 힘이 났어.
I feel much better now.
고마워 히로인.
Thanks, heroine.
좀 더 빨리 찾아주지 못하고 무서운 곳에 오래 둬서 미안해.
I'm sorry I couldn't find you sooner. and made you stay in that scary place for a long time.
Red apologized again for the last time. I felt moved by his warm heart and nodded. Yeah, Red's so great without any special powers. I caught eyes with him in the darkness. His eyes beamed light.
Oh, really?
I felt as if that light flowed into my heart and made my heart pound. My heart's pounding.
Oh, super cute.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
너무 오래 쉰 것 같아. 요새 장난을 치지 않았더니. 봐, 그 녀석이 행복해하고 있잖아.
I think I rested for too long. I didn't play around. And look, she's happy again.
조금만 더 참는 게 어떤가요? 그녀는 아직 조각을 다 모으지 않았습니다.
Why don't you hold back a little longer? She hasn't collected all the pieces yet.
어차피 마지막 조각이잖아.
It's the last piece anyway.
정의의 용사랑 이대로 잘 되는 건 보기 싫어.
I don't want things to work out well with her. Well with
For her?
Oh, typo.
I don't want things to work out well for her and that warrior of justice.
Yeah, this is the wizard we mentioned earlier, that the wizard and this mystery person who are working behind the scenes to interfere with her memories and her romance.
저 레드라는 녀석의 마음은 거의 가진 것 같은데.
I think he's already taking that red's heart.
그렇군요. 조금만 더 있으면 마지막 조각을 모을 것 같습니다.
Yes, this is a chariots game. I see. If you wait a little longer, I think she would be able to collect the last piece.
아, 재미없어. 마지막 조각인데 말이야.
Ugh, so boring. It's the last piece.
Yes, sign. Just like with your story, there's always someone controlling things.
나머지 조각을 모을 때처럼 쉽게 모으면 날 보러 오는 길이 너무 쉬워지잖아.
If she collects this piece as easily as she did with the last ones, it becomes too easy to see me.
좀 더 힘들어하는 걸 보고 싶어.
I want them to suffer more.
Damn. I hope they show the wizard because he's really cool looking.
어느 한쪽이 괴로워하든 간에 말이야.
Regardless of who it is.
그래서 무엇을 하고 싶은 거죠?
So, what is it that you want to do?
일기장에 장난을 쳐야겠어.
I'm going to play around with the diary.
날 만나러 오든가 아니면 중간에 툭
Either she comes to see me, or everything just snaps.
하고 전부 망가져 버리든가.
And gets destroyed.
더는 못 기다려.
I can't wait anymore.
회전 목마를 벌써 몇 번이나 봤는가?
He's like us.
Us too. Us too.
I've seen the merry-go-round so many times already.
일기장 이리 줘.
Give me the diary.
무엇을 하든 당신의 자유니 저는 말리지 않도록 하죠.
You are free to do what you wish, so I will not stop you.
하지만 너무 심한 장난은 판을 바꿔버릴 수 있으니 조심하시죠.
But if the pranks go too far, it can change everything, so be careful.
이렇게 쭉 찢으면
If I tear it like this.
자, 이제 무슨 일이 일어날까?
Now what will happen?
All right, I'm excited.
무슨 얘기를 하고 싶은 건지 알고 있어.
All right, guys. So, as you saw, that we're finished with that chapter. We're about to start the next one that said, "You are still my heroine." I'm excited, but I think we have to leave this stream right here. So we're planning to stream next weekend on Saturday instead. What time was it again for Coco?
3 p.m. EST.
Yes, and 2 p.m. Central. So hope to see you then. We'll continue on with this and make some more progress. We actually made so much more progress than we usually do when we're recording.
Yes. Yeah.
It's hard during the week, so this is just better for us.
Definitely.
And it was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming out and joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.